guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all happy and healthy. Today we are going to be talking about planning for the sake of planning. Basically it's a video where I'll be listing or trying to show you ways of doing some planning when there is no plans. So if that interests you and you would like to see it, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and we'll get straight into the video. I'm just going to stop the video real quick here. I actually forgot to mention this in the video, so here I am going to mention it right now. But everything that you see in my planner is from May Paper Co. I do have a discount code with them, so if you want to go check them out, they are absolutely fantastic. You will not be disappointed with what you find on their website. And the code is Bluey. Everything will be linked in the description below for you to find. Enjoy. Okay, I really hope that I explain this and kind of show you some examples of how I would normally do this kind of stuff, just to kind of give you some ideas. Not only that, I'll be learning as well alongside you. I've just jotted down a couple of ideas of what I personally would do, and hopefully that might give you some ideas as well. So the first one that I would suggest is to do daily inserts, depending on when you like to plan. For, say, if you were to plan in the morning or night, you can either prep for the next day for that day, if you know what that means. I hope you understand. Anyway, so what I mean is, depending on whether it's morning or night, you know, prep it. If you plan in the morning, great. When you wake up, you'll do it for that day. If not, you would pre-plan in a sense that night for the next day. I hope that makes sense. I really hope I did explain that. Anyway, as you all know, I don't exactly have dailies. But I have been in my personal, I will actually quickly show you. I've been doing this thing where I've been really doing dailies in this. And I'll quickly show you what I mean by that. So these are the dailies that I've been basically doing. I didn't even go back to that. So basically, if you've already got something set up for you, you could easily just do this and do your dailies that way. But for those that like to get a little bit creative, you could grab, I do have some on the way, I'm so excited, but I've gotten some grid paper. I don't have any blank paper, but I am going to get some like grid paper where I will design out my own dailies. I feel like that is much better for me. I don't know what it is, but I like doing that personally. But that is a suggestion I would say, is to basically do dailies every day, because when you don't really have plans, dailies are kind of perfect and it gets you in your planner every single day because it's a daily thing. So if that really is something up your alley, and you're addicted to your planner and you just want to be in it every day, I would say go dailies, because dailies are just an easy thing that you literally plan out your day. And it doesn't have to, you know what, let's do an example. I'm going to show you in my pockets only because I don't have any in my personal size, but I'll quickly show you what I mean. And I really hope that I explain it properly for you. I can't believe I just clicked that open. I didn't draw on it. Oh my God. I can't believe I just did that. Anyway, bear with me. So today, and today is actually quite busy. Let me think of a day that isn't so busy. So for me, Tuesdays are usually not a busy day. And if you're doing dailies, you don't have to do anything that's, you know, oh, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. If it's a pretty chill day, you know, so for me, you know, school, oh, yep, that's how you spell it. I'm having one of those days where it's like brain fog. School drop off. Pop that there. If you have any priorities for that day, list those down. Obviously, it's the Tuesday that I picked kind of thing. So if you've got things to do, and yes, you may know it's like a thing that you do every day and you don't need to write it down, but if you're one of those people that just want to plan for the sake of planning, you know, you could write down dishes if you're a stay-at-home mum or something. And then, what else? I'm literally listing things that I do. Oh, okay, so I like to check my Animal Crossing when I'm playing it. If I'm in those moods where I have to kind of check it daily for a specific thing, which at the moment, that's what I'm doing. I do have a break, don't worry, I'm not that addicted. Okay, I'm lying a little bit when I say that. I'm addicted to it, but then I have my moments when I just stop playing. Anyway, so I could go check Animal Crossing. Then what else? Actually, you could even put lunch, depending on what time you actually have your routinely lunch. You could pop that down as well. And you know, you just list a bunch of things. Even read a book. This looks really messy. I promise you, I don't write like this always, but read a book or read book, one or the other. And, you know, you just list out the things that you kind of want to do for the day. But I hope that makes some kind of sense. And that's what I would suggest for doing a, you know, planning, really. If you want to do planning every day, I would suggest dailies. Okay, moving on to the second one, and that is to create a to-do list in your inbox every day. Now, I do this, I actually do this a lot recently, which is fantastic. I haven't put anything down here, which I probably should have, but today I kind of woke up a little bit funny, so I didn't even bother writing it down. I'm trying to get this video out because it's a little bit late because the painters were here all week and they kind of frustrated me with the fact of I had to delay this video. Anyway, apart from that, I reckon do a to-do list. Now, if you've got things, it's the same as dailies. So if you don't want to have like a daily section, you could create this as your daily section, if you know what I mean. And you're just literally creating a to-do list. And as I said before, you would jot down, you know, dishes, check, you know, your game, read a book. Say if you've got some yoga or meditation you want to do, or, you know, workout of your specific kind, write that down. You know, water the plants, you know, simple little things. If you really want to be in a planner, you will make stuff up just to put in your planner, just to be in your planner, just to write it. I mean, I do that sometimes where I'm like, I really want to be in my planner, so I'll just start making lists. So that's another suggestion. Number 3, I would say create a weekly overview of your routines or your chores that are for every day. So in saying that, I'm trying to think how I would explain this. So you've got your weekly overview, or you've got this here. Actually, no, sorry, hang on, I'm getting a little confused. Weekly overview, here it is. Okay, so this is personally what I have done. This is something that I do keep in my planner non-stop, so it never really changes. But for people that actually do like to see this, and write something new for each day, this is another way of using your inserts and really getting a lot of use out of them as well. And you could just plan, you know, okay, what do I want to get done for this week? You would write it down there. And then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, all the days you would write the specific things that are meant to be happening on those days. So that, again, that's another way that you could do your planning, is to create routines or, you know, chores that are needing to be done for those days. But you can do it for that way, or as you can see, you can do it as well on here. So if you do plan each day as it comes, you can do that, or if you just like a one go, just do it that way as well. But to kind of get you in your planner, so I've got my routines, and every day I tick off and I check and go, okay, have I done this? No, I'll go and do it, come back, tick it off, and I've done it. But if there's some that I have done, I'll just tick it off and I am done. So what are we today? So I was actually about to tick off publish, but it's not done yet. But I have done write the food list. It is payday, so we've gotten paid. Soon is hubby's transition meeting. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss that because of how tired I am. And the drive is quite long, so I won't be able to be there with him, which is really upsetting. But anyway, But yeah, so I'll tick that off when I hear about it from him. But yeah, so I hope I kind of explained that for you as to, you know, like just write your routines of what you would do every day. So I don't even have it in here. So if you were writing in your weekly, you could write down or have a section for cleaning or, you know, the chores that you need to get done, and then you go ahead and just check them off daily, as I was saying before. Another suggestion for, you know, just planning with no plans is to, you know, write gratitudes every day or do some journaling daily. That's what I do. I'm going to just quickly grab this for you. But that's what I do with my little journal. So you could either have the gratitude inserts that you could pop into your planner, or if you have like a little journal, or I mean, not everybody has a tiny journal like me, but if you have a journal of some sort, you could use that as well. And I won't show you what's in here, but it's basically where I sit down, write my thoughts out for the day. It could even be, I mean, you could write a quote at the start of it or something positive, and then you get into telling about your day. Journaling, you could literally do anything. You could even just draw something for that day. But if you're wanting to do something daily, that's another suggestion I would do, and that is to write down gratitudes every day or just journal in general. And you can either do it in a little notebook or, as I said, grab some inserts and chuck them in your planner as well. Another suggestion I would say is a habits tracker. I think they're fantastic for doing as like a, you know, a daily thing for just planning really. And you could really do that. This one's a bad example because that's just a monthly thing. But if you actually, I wonder if I've got some kind of tracker in here. Let me have a look. Okay, unfortunately, I don't have any habits trackers to show you, but I'm going to suggest a few that I have in the past, have done, and maybe a few that I probably haven't done either. But what you can do is, for planning with no plans and doing it as a daily thing, is habit track anything. You can do it for health, food, water, self-care. You could even do it for your social media platform if you have that. Journaling, if you want to keep track of if you're regularly journaling, your bedtime, and even your vitamins. So those are just a few, you know, suggestions of what you could use your habit tracker for. I mean, there is so much more out there that you could use it for, but they're just a few that you could, you know, maybe try out, or you already do them right now. But that's another way of getting in your planner and just keeping track of things and doing a daily track of all the things that you want to keep track of. So yeah, that's another suggestion I would say. And lastly, I would have to say, write down your goals that you want to achieve. Now, I do have that in my planner. However, my goals aren't daily. It's more of an overview of the year. But there are people out there that love to keep track and just goal all the time. And that's what they like. I mean, I've tried to do that, but it doesn't really sit well with me. But if you want to be in your planner every day, I would say if you're really into goals and you are great at keeping track of that, I would suggest doing daily goals of what you want to achieve for the day. So that's another one as well. So there you have it, lovelies. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments below of whether this has helped you in some way, and if you are a type of person that loves to be in your planner even though you have no plans, but maybe you have some suggestions that even I could try out myself as well. Thank you for taking the time out of your day and watching these videos. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like down below, and also subscribe if you haven't already and you really enjoy these kinds of videos. Don't forget to be positive and give love. Bye.